It's a book haul, y'all. All right. All right. We will start. Hi, my name's Emily from To Read Her Heart. And my library had a sale. And that's the only time I go crazy buying books because they're cheap. But, I mean, maybe there's a good garage sale. Don't count on it. You never know, though. So, we'll start with gifts because I bought some stuff for my daughter and my husband, my sister, and my mom. And then we'll talk about my stuff. My sister used to like Adventure Time, but it turns out she didn't. I mean, she doesn't anymore, so that was kind of my bad. But she took it anyway. It was a Fiona and Cake, so like a gender swap Adventure Time for Finn and Jake, a graphic novel. And she has that with her in the house. And then I got cookbooks for my mom. Isn't that such a cute little lady? She was the first season winner of MasterChef. I actually watched that season, so I recognized her when I saw her on the table. And then my mom likes Jamie Oliver. This is back in the day when he first started on Food Network, The Naked Chef, and then a newer book. She was pleased with those purchases. I'm not exaggerating. She liked them. I'm a good daughter. And then I also got my sister Attack on Titan. It's this really gruesome. It's these giants. They look fleshy colored, and we don't know their origins. They just go crazy and attack and kill these villages. And there's this attack force that fights against them, and everyone's constantly dying. It's pretty tragic. I used to watch the anime way back. It got to be too much, and I stopped. But it's pretty popular. If you haven't heard of it, my sister already has number 1. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't really want it. Maybe I'll do it. I'll take it in for credit at my used bookstore down the road. And then for my daughter, I got VeggieTales DVDs. And yes, they are for her. How dare you suggest I bought them for myself? She does like VeggieTales. And it's not because we watch them to remind ourselves of the good old days. And then I got her a kitty book that is now very sacred because she loves kitties. And then I got her this book called Near. It's about God. How no matter where you go, God is always near. I thought that was a special message. I mean, it's not in very good condition. It was $1. It's based on Psalm 139, Sally Lloyd Jones and Yago. That's fun. And then I got her a copy of Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. Classic. And then I got Hilary Knight's Cinderella. I don't suspect this is something my daughter will enjoy right off the bat. I mostly got it because the illustrations are just so pretty. I love that style. Look at it. It has so much character. It's so pretty. Are you not impressed? I hope you are. Because then we can be best friends. And then I got her this Quiet Loud, a book of opposites. She already has from the same series called Potty to help her learn maybe to go potty on the potty. And then Toot, it's about farts. Real good read in there. And then I got this for her, Dennis Nolan's Big Pig. First of all, the cover pretty much says it all. But when you open it, it gets even better. Fat bat. I mean, this is gold. Whopper grasshopper. Stop. Load of toad. This is probably a hidden gem. Might be featured on my next monthly read review video. And then I got her this Hooray for Dad SpongeBob SquarePants. Her and her daddy love SpongeBob. That's something they share together. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get that for her. And then we got There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. I read this from my childhood. It's got the pages that have a hole at the center. Make it more fun. Eric Carle style. You know what I'm talking about. Hungry caterpillar. Eating through all the different foods. Except this is an old lady who swallowed a fly. And then I got this. John, Paul, George, and Ben, Our Founding Fathers by Lane Smith. Well, if this isn't the most appropriate book for our country's 250th birthday, happy birthday, America. But what's better is the illustrations. I'm a sucker for good illustrations. They say so much. I mean, look at that. Could you hope for better when learning about our history? I don't think so. There was this really bizarre looking lady with some crazy eyes, but I can't find her. Anyway, that's just, oh, here she is. She looks like a toad. Excellent. Okay. And then I got final book for her, Duckworth, The Difficult Child. The title, you know, it says a million words. And look at the illustrations. Such a unique style. I love it. I didn't actually read what this was about, but you kind of get the gist. Look at him. Duckworth. So difficult. Can't wait to read all those with her, or just let her have free reign, at least on the board book. Don't want her to tear them all up. And then for me, well, I got some DVDs. Spy Kids. I'm Forever Young. I remember when this first came out, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I wanted to be a spy kid. Who didn't? Be honest with yourself. I got Squanto. It's been ages since I've seen this, but I'm pretty sure I liked it. So I got it. Yes. Add to my hoard, because I have impulse issues. And I got Stardust. I actually really like this movie. It's one of my favorites. It's based off of the book Stardust by Neil Gaiman. That is an awful book. Don't read it. Just watch the movie. You won't regret it. And then I got The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. Now, I know everyone says this is boo-boo and like practically feminist propaganda, woke junk, but it was only, I don't know, $1. And if I just don't think of it as Lord of the Rings, I might enjoy it. So I wanted to give it a try. It won't hurt. I can always turn it off. It was a $1 investment, you know. Shoo. I got a lot of graphic novels because I'm a simple gal who likes pictures. If you couldn't see that already with all the books I got for my daughter based on the illustrations. So we'll start with The Secret Garden. Isn't that so pretty? I don't feel like I'll ever read the book. I watched the movie. I don't need to read the book. But I would read the graphic novel. The illustrations aren't that impressive, TBH. But it looks, entertaining or fun enough to be entertaining. I'll give it a shot. And then it could be a nice introduction for my daughter when she gets old enough and she wants to read stuff. She can start with a graphic novel of a classic. That's what you tell yourself whenever you try to justify purchases you don't need. It's very creative. And then I got Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the graphic novel. Story by Ransom Riggs, art by Cassandra Jean. I've read this book. It was fine. I was like, all the pictures they embedded in the original book were really cool and interesting. So I was like, well, what about a book full of those pictures? They don't quite match. They're actually, more colorful. They don't look like vintage images like they were in the actual book, but I thought it would be fun just to glance over. And then I know I don't reread, but I saw this and I was like, this is probably the actual copy I first read that made me fall in love with this book. It's The Red Palace by J.R.R. It's only appropriate that it spends the rest of its life in my house. I'm caressing it like a freak. I might reread it. I don't reread, but I might reread this. That should say something. It's a good read. It's not that long. Like 300 pages. I encourage everyone to pick this up. I'll put the description to what it's about down below. I don't want to keep you too long. And then I got this graphic novel, The Hobbit. Well, it's technically called an illustrated edition, and by J.R.R. Tolkien. And my husband loves J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, everything. He's very picky about the art, though. So when I told him about this book, he was kind of like, I don't think I like it. And I was like, I bought it for myself. Silly husband. But he can always look at it. I'm not greedy. I think these look pretty good. You can say in the comments what you think. Looks legit to me. I didn't like the Hobbit book. I thought it was boring. I think I gave it 2 stars. I was pretty brutal. It's been a while since I read it. So, second chances are made, or illustrated editions are made for second chances. I'll tell you if I read it. And then I got book 3 of I think this is called the Legend Trilogy. I have books 1 and 2 by Marie Lu. Now I own the whole series. Yay! That worked out. And then I got the graphic novel Demon in the Wood. It's part of the Shadow and Bone trilogy. It's a prequel by Leigh Bardugo. Prequels aren't that important to me, so I was like, well, might as well just look at the picture version. Okay, that might look a little weird, but they're not doing anything. They're just swimming, guys. They're just swimming. This is probably a weird book, and I'm just telling everyone I'm a freak. I'm pretty sure there's nothing ucky in these books. Forgive me if there is. I'm not trying to promote something naughty. I'm innocent. I just like the books. This looks pretty good. These look well done. I'm impressed. And then I got Pride and Prejudice and Zombies by Jane Austen and Seth Grahame-Smith. Love the movie. I'm pretty sure I read the book. I don't even remember. I read Pride and Prejudice, and I like weird, creepy things. And so I wouldn't reread it, but I felt like owning it because lo and behold, there's pictures. Look at this. Very weird. Trying to kiss a deer. I don't remember anything like that in the book or the movie. It's just fun. It was cheap. Might as well. I have so much space. No, I don't. But I might one day. And then I got book 3 of the Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown. I own books 1 and 2. Book 3 finally came into circulation at the library sale because I bought books 1 and 2 the previous year. So now it's a complete set at my house. Yay! Oh, one more gift book, everybody. My husband loves Harry Potter. He's trying to collect all the books with the original titles or the original illustrated covers that we all grew up with. Might you recognize it? So I bought him Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now he only needs Deathly Hallows. I'm only allowed to buy them when they're super cheap. He's very particular about how much money we spend on these because it's not important. And we can only buy things that are necessary with our monies. Very serious, important topic. But the condition is really bad, very much potato, but it'll do the job. So I got it. Just one more book. It's fun hunting for stuff like that, having a goal in mind. I like it. Makes it more exciting. Well, I think that's everything. I think I spent like $36. That's pretty good. I'm proud of myself. If any of these books stood out to you, put it in the comments. Or if you recently bought some books at a library sale, talk about what excites you the most. What excited you the most finding out in the wild? And we can chat it up. Thank you so much for sitting with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.